Breaking news. Lusaka Nurse commits suicide at a lodge after failing to pay back her loans. Hi and welcome to Generation TV News right here. If you're new, please remember to give us a follow on TikTok. Facebook is Generation Media Zambia and on YouTube is Generation TV Zambia. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, kuliko story yameachitika huku. Uyu Lusaka Nurse and makeup artist mdala ati azipaya kuja kuloji mdala because ati nkongole zinamvuta kubweza mdala. So ati ezo kungo kongola chabe ndalama. Mambo kangi wa manje kubweza. Nje kwenda kuloji mdala kwenda kumwa manje madumu. Yeah, so make sure you watch this video to the very end as I give you details on what really happened exactly. 4-bedroom modern farmhouse for sale in Kasupe 7070 area. This stunning modern house is seated on 2 acres of land. Key features of the property: it has 4 big bedrooms, sitting room, kitchen perfect for cooking and entertaining, dining, 3 bathrooms and toilets, a walk-in closet. It also has a big office, ideal for working from home or running your business. The house is painted, tiled with a beautiful ceiling, and it is also secured with a wire fence all round. That's not all. The property has also a chicken run for the animal lovers and hobby farmers. Price reduced from 4 million kwacha to 2.8 million kwacha. Location: Kasupe 7070 area, with only 100 meters away of Kasupe Tarmac in Lusaka. For viewing, give us a call now on 0962 80 1156. Hurry and make this property yours. Alrighty, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for staying tuned. And now the news in detail. A Lusaka nurse identified as Tandiwe Mwale, aged 28, has died at a lodge in Lusaka after she booked a room and had a last meal, drank alcohol, then took 3 bottles of doom following failure to pay back her loans. Tandiwe Mwale, a nurse and makeup artist whose death trended on social media following reports of suicide, checked into a named lodge in Kamala South, bought 2 beers, which she emptied before turning to empty 3 bottles of doom. Zambia Police Service Assistant Public Relations Officer Chipo Kaitisha says Tandiwe died after taking her own life on Tuesday, 8 July 2025 around midday. She says preliminary investigations have revealed that the mother of 2 was in a habit of collecting money from various individuals in the pretext of saving it for interest. Kaitisha explains that a housekeeper at the named lodge alerted authorities after discovering Tandiwe laying lifeless in one of the rooms. She adds that when the officers arrived at the lodge, they discovered that the room Tandiwe's lifeless body was in was locked from the inside. Upon forcing entry, they found 3 empty bottles of insecticide, 2 bottles of beer, and a takeaway pack containing chicken and chips near the bed. Kaitisha further says police investigations have further revealed that the deceased had been collecting money from various people, promising to repay with interest. She says in previous instances, when Tandiwe defaulted, her husband reportedly intervened and repaid the debts. However, during the recent default, no one came forward to assist her. This allegedly led to increased pressure and harassment from creditors, which is believed to have contributed to her depression. Kaitisha adds that Tandiwe's husband, who is Army Staff Sergeant Bernard Kazembe, identified his wife at the named lodge. Police recorded this incident on July 8, 2025, after Tandiwe left home on the same day around 10 hours. Postmortem was carried on her body and her remains were deposited at UTH. Tandiwe Mwale, aged 28, leaves behind 2 children and a husband. She has been put to rest today, 11th July 2025. May her soul rest in peace. End of story, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, guys, mwambia ndiye story yameachitika. Uyu makeup artist na nurse wa Lusaka ati azipaya mdala because ya nkongole anakangiwa kulipira nkongole zenzo tenga ati atenze na habit yo kongola mdala ati akatenga uku maana ati kweze koma times yako ati akangiwa kulipira bamuna bake comes in and pay for her manje mdala ati napeza kati abakongola ndrama yabo apeza kati bankongola mbomfaka pressure manje pressure depression ya mukata aganiza zachita bwanja pesa beni zipaye ati ndiye mwana indira kuloji kuja mdala ordering hapo chicken and chips bagula pona tumoba ati bagula na doom after kudya chicken and chips wamwapona mowa ati ndiye kuzipaya manje muja muloji. Yeah, so ndiye vachitika. Very, very, very sad, very, very unfortunate incident zona. Kongole mtu wanga. Zoipa mtu wanga, especially nga ndrama soma nkala nazo maningi so osayesa. That's very, very unfortunate man. Kuzipaya it wasn't a solution ni. Nga nabauza chabe olo bampeka chabe koti olo bagwiramo chabe vintu. Manje auchaipa mandi. Very, very sad zona. 28 asi abana bavutika zona. Bana babiri na bamuna bake. Ati bamuna bake ni basoja. Yeah, so ndiye vachitika guys mu Lusaka kuja ku Kamala South. But let me know what you think about this particular story, ladies and gentlemen. This is Generation TV.